Wake up in the morning, hit the snooze button a few times. What's the first thing you do? Check your phone, right? Who needs coffee when you have cold, hard cash? When you check your bank account, it's like a punch in the gut. Your balance is lower than your credit score. It's enough to make you throw your phone across the room, but you don't. Because what if it's your only chance at getting rich? You check your email, see another stock alert from your broker, telling you to buy the dip. But you're already down to your last stack. If this next trade doesn't work out, you're going to be in the poorhouse. But you don't quit. You hold on to that losing trade because what if this next one makes you a millionaire? Meanwhile, your landlord is sending you late-night texts asking for rent money. You tell him you'll be right with him, but you're lying. You're too busy watching YouTube videos about how to become a millionaire. You watch these videos religiously, but you're still broke, so you keep watching. Before you know it, it's 3 a.m. Everyone else is asleep, but you're up grinding. You're checking charts, trying to find the next big trade. You're so focused, so determined. You forget about everything else going on around you. But here's the crazy part. The game is rigged. It was rigged when you started playing, and they want you to lose. Who's they? Financial elites. The same people who created the system that keeps you broke. They set the rules of the game, rigged it in their favor, and then watched as billions of people played right into their hands. You were trained to stay broke by the very people who profit from your poverty. Think about it. Who benefits from your struggle? Who profits from your pain? The banks, the pharmaceutical companies, the fossil fuel companies, they all profit from your misery. Why do you think they keep you poor? So they can control you. They want you to be dependent on them, to rely on their systems, to trust their institutions. They want you to think that you need them, that you're better off under their thumb than free. You were born into this world without a fighting chance. You were set up for failure from the moment you took your first breath. But you didn't have to play their game. You could have chosen to walk away, to opt out of the rat race, to live a different life. But you didn't. You chose to stay in the arena, to fight their fight, to play their game by their rules. And now you're here, exhausted, beaten and battered, wondering why you're still broke after all these years. Now you're asking the universe for a sign that you're on the right path, a sign that your sacrifices will pay off, a sign that you're not wasting your life away for nothing. Here's your sign. You're not going to get rich playing their game. You were never meant to win. You were trained to stay broke. And the people who trained you are the ones who profit every time you struggle. You've been told, work hard and you'll succeed. But is that really true? Think about this. Your parents worked hard. Your teachers worked hard. But many of them are still struggling. Why? Because the system was never made to help you win. From the start, you were taught how to follow, not how to think. You were taught to obey, not to build. In school, they taught you math, but not how to manage money. They gave you grades, but never showed you how to grow your income, you were told. Go to school, get a job, save money, and you'll be fine. But guess what? That's just the recipe for financial slavery. Most people will never wake up to it. We're never taught how to become financially free. No one taught you that in school. They didn't tell you that 98% of the world's millionaires built their fortunes after taxes. They didn't teach you that because they don't want you to know that. It's the only reason why they want you to work hard is so you can sustain their lifestyle. If you knew the truth, then there would be too many millionaires and not enough fancy cars for the government to tax. But here's the good news. It's not too late. You can still learn how to make money. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. And it all starts with your mind. You need to upgrade your software. Once you have the right money mindset, everything else will fall into place. You see, the problem with most people is that they stop learning as soon as they graduate from school. But the fact is, if you want to make real money, then you need to keep learning. And I don't mean those fake online courses that promise you the world but never deliver. I'm talking about actual real-world education. So what did the best-paid people in the world learn? They learned how to sell. They learned how to persuade people to buy things from them. And guess what? You can learn it too. Anyone can become a millionaire if they have the right teacher. Fortunately, most people never find that teacher. They keep on working hard in a job that they hate just so they can pay the government more taxes. Don't be one of those people. Wake up and realize that you're not poor. You're just misdirected. There's a huge difference. Take action today and start learning how to persuade people to buy things from you. Become the 1% that makes money instead of the 98% that works for it. The choice is yours. This video is not for everyone. If you're one of the 99% that still thinks the world is a meritocracy, feel free to skip this. This is for the other 1%. The ones who understand that this world is a game rigged by the rules, and if you don't play by those rules, well, you're going to get screwed. You see, there are two paths in life. One leads to freedom. The other keeps millions stuck. And the truth is, the people at the top, they don't want you to learn about money. They don't want you to build wealth. They want you to stay quiet, tired and broke. Why? Because broke people don't ask questions. They just keep working. They keep spending, and they keep feeding a system that was built to trap them. But here's the good news. Once you see the trap, you can escape it. So stay till the end of this video, because I'm going to show you exactly how they keep you poor and how to break free. Let's go deeper. You ever notice how the most basic of human needs are the ones we retold to be grateful for? Things like food, water, and shelter? But what happens when you have those things? You become complacent. You become grateful. And when you stop thinking, you stop questioning. See, when you have a job, you're grateful for it. You don't ask questions, you just work. When you have a home, you're grateful for it. You don't ask questions, you just pay the mortgage. When you have enough to eat, you don't ask questions. You just spend. You don't think. You see, when you are tired, broke, and complacent, you are easy to control. If you had a rich uncle who gave you $40,000 a year for the rest of your life, would you work hard or would you start spending? Would you start planning your finances or would you remain complacent? See, when you're grateful, you don't think. When you don't think, you're easier to manipulate. Just do what you're told. You just stay in your lane. That's how they keep you poor, by making sure you're always tired, always broke, and always grateful. But once you realize it's a trap, once you see this video, well, now you have to choose. Are you going to remain poor or are you going to become wealthy? Are you going to keep following their rules or are you going to start your own? Look around you. The people that got everything, they got it because they played the game. They played by the rules. But here's the thing. The same rules that got them where they are will keep you where you are unless you change the rules. You see, the world rewards action. But the actions of the poor, the actions of the middle class, they're easily manipulated, easily controlled. The actions of the wealthy, however, those are a whole different set of rules. Those actions are selfish, they're ruthless, and they're not for everyone. But if you want to win this game, if you want to win this life, then you must change the rules. So here's your move. Don't be grateful. Be hungry. Don't be complacent. Be ruthless. And don't be poor. Be wealthy. Choose wisely, my friends. Choose wisely. Look around you. We've been lied to. There isn't one big lie or 5 small traps. They are quiet. They're everywhere, and most people don't even see them. Let's break them down. Trap number 1, time for money thinking. You work 8 hours. You get paid for 8 hours? That sounds fair. But it's a trap because your money stops when you stop working. No work equals no pay. Rich people don't play that game. They earn money even when they sleep. They build systems. They invest. They own things that make money for them. If you only trade time for money, you'll always stay stuck. Trap number 2, always being tired. Think about your life. Always rushing. Always tired. Work, commute, bills, stress. When you're tired, you don't think clearly. You don't learn new things. You just try to survive. And that's the trap. They keep you tired, so you stay small. Trap number 3, easy debt. Credit cards, buy now, pay later, 0 interest offers. It sounds helpful, but it's a trick. They want you in debt because when you owe money, they own you. You work for your bills, not your dreams. Rich people use debt to grow. Most people use debt to buy. That's the difference. Trap number 4, fake success signals. New car, new phone, fancy clothes, looks good, feels good, but inside empty wallet. No savings, no plan. They taught us to look rich, not be rich. That's not success. That's a show. And trap number 5, no money education. School taught you algebra, but not how to budget. They taught you to memorize facts, but not how to build freedom. You learned history dates, but not how compound interest works. And now you're trying to figure it all out on your own. But you're not dumb. You were just mistrained. These traps are everywhere. They feel normal, but they're not. They are designed to keep you chasing, working, and staying poor. But you don't have to stay stuck. In the next part, I'll show you how to fight back with 7 smart money moves that can change everything. Welcome to this special series. I know you've seen all kinds of videos on money. They tell you to save, they tell you to invest, but most of it doesn't work. Why? Because you're missing the moves. You've seen the traps. Now it's time to break them. Not with luck, not with magic, with smart, simple moves that rich people use every day. I'm going to show you 7 of these moves today. So let's begin with move number 1. Know where every rupee goes. If you don't track your money, it will disappear. One day it's a tea, the next day it's a ride, then a movie ticket, then an online order. Before you know it, the month is gone. You're broke again. How do rich people avoid this? They write it down. Use an app or a notebook. When you see where your money goes, you start taking control. Move number 2. Budget like a boss. Don't guess your spending. Plan it. This is called zero-based budgeting. Imagine this. At the start of every month, you have 0 rupees in your bank account. Now, you need to give a job to every single rupee you earn. Some go to rent, some to food, some to fun, some to savings. And when income minus expenses equals 0, you're in charge. Move number 3. Build a safety net. We all face surprises. A sudden trip, a medical bill, a leaky roof. Rich people have a safety net to fall back on. Could be even just rupees 500 in the beginning. Move number 4. Start a side hustle. Most people wait for the perfect business idea, but that's a myth. Rich people start, then learn, then grow. Start with what you have. Whether it's Canva, editing, typing, talking, pick anything and try. Small steps like rupees 500 or 1,000 per week can grow into something big. It's not about making money immediately. It's about starting. One small step now equals big leaps later. Move number 5. Cut one useless expense. Rich people don't spend on things that add no value. Look at your spending and pick one thing you can cut. Maybe it's extra snacks or a subscription you don't use. Cut it. Use that money to invest in your future, in your learning, in your growth. Move number 6. Invest in learning. This is a mind game. Poor people think, where can I get free Wi-Fi? Rich people ask, what new skills can I learn? One course, one book, one smart video can change your life. A 2,000 rupee skill can make you 20,000 rupees. A new phone is a show-off. A new skill is a glow-up. Invest in your brain. It always pays back. Now, before we move on to the final move, let me ask you a question. How many of these moves did you already know? If you said 5, 4, even 3, you're lying to yourself. The truth is, we all know the basics. We've seen enough videos to understand them, but doing is a whole different ballgame. And this brings us to the final move. Think long, not just fast. Rich people think long-term. Poor people think quick. How can I make money now? That's the poor mindset. The wealthy mindset asks, how can I grow money forever? Build things that last, not just short wins. Time plus focus equals freedom. These moves are not fancy. They are not secret. They are powerful. Try them for 30 days. It's just 30 days and you'll feel the change. Trust me. In part 2, I'll share the one mindset shift that separates people who stay stuck from those who win big. See you there. Want to know the biggest secret? It's not just what rich people do. It's how they think. Their mindset is different. Let's change yours, starting now. Point no one. Stop saying I can't afford it. Start saying how can I afford it? One closes your brain, the other opens it. Ask better questions. You get better answers. Point number 2. Hard work is not enough. Working 12 hours won't make you rich. Smart work will. Use your brain. Use your time wisely. Don't just run. Choose the right direction. Point no. 3. More money doesn't fix bad habits. If you can't manage 10,000 rupees, you won't manage 1 lakh rupees. Money shows who you are. Fix your habits first. Money will follow. Point number 4. Success is not for me. It's a lie. That's fear talking. You don't need to be lucky or perfect. You just need to keep learning. Keep moving. Keep trying. Point no. 5. Stop living for today only. The poor think only about now. The rich think about tomorrow. They plan. They build. You must too. Now, if you think you can't change, then you're wrong. You can change. Your habits can change. Your mindset can change. It's a choice. Think of a better you. Think of a richer you. Think of a more successful you. And this, my friend, is the start of it. So let's begin. Let's begin with a clean slate. Let's begin with new habits. Let's begin with a new you. My name is Anonymous. This is my channel. And I want to make you financially free. So subscribe to my channel and let's grow together. Now, I have a question for you. What is the biggest change that you want in your life? Here's the deal. Can't get any wealthier with a poverty mindset. So if you want wealth, you got to leave that mindset behind. That's right. You have to let go of those old beliefs. If I try, I'll fail. Money is evil. People like me can't win. Stop it. Drop it. Delete those thoughts from your mind right now, because they're lies. All lies. You are not poor because of a curse. You were never taught the real game, but now you know, and now you can win. This is your time, your life, your move. And remember, they want you broke. Broke, but you just learned how to break free. Let's go. Welcome to the new you. You see, for too long, you believed the lies they told you about money. You bought into the system's rules, their fake news, their illusions. You thought their stories were your reality. Hey, but guess what? You were wrong. Badly wrong. It's time to wake up, my friend. Time to open your eyes and see the truth. You've been living a life of poverty because you believed you were poor. You felt powerless, trapped by circumstances, a victim of your environment. But here's the bombshell. It's all in your mind. Your beliefs create your reality. If you think you're poor, you will always be poor. Why? Because your actions will match your beliefs. You won't take the necessary risks. You won't step out of your comfort zone. You won't pursue your dreams because you're afraid of failure. You're afraid of success too. See, most people are afraid of becoming wealthy. They don't want to be rich. They don't want to be happy. They're comfortable being miserable. It's all they know. But guess what? You don't have to be like them. You can break free from the poverty mindset. You can choose to be rich, to be happy. It's your decision. So what are you waiting for? Are you going to keep on believing the lies? Are you going to keep on living a life of poverty? Or are you going to wake up? Are you going to take control of your life and create the future you deserve? It's time to make a choice. Choose wisely. Choose wealth. Choose abundance. Choose happiness. Choose success. It's your life. It's your move. And remember, they want you broke, but you just learned how to break free. Let's go. Welcome to the new you. Now, I want you to repeat after me. I'm not stuck. I'm not weak. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm taking back control of my life. Say it with conviction. Feel the power in your words. This is your declaration of independence from the poverty mindset. This is your statement of freedom. This is who you are. This is who you're becoming. So say it, believe it, live it, and watch what happens. Your life will transform before your very eyes. You'll attract wealth, abundance, success. Happiness will follow you wherever you go, because you are the new you. The best is yet to come. I know it. You know it. Let's go.